there. Welcome. Hi, how are you? Is it warm where you are? Because it's cold where I am today. Welcome along. Now, a few of you might recognize me already. Does anyone know what my name is? Yes, that's right. My name is Queen Elsa, and I have come all the way from somewhere very magical. Does anyone know where I live? You don't know where I live? Well, I'd better tell you then, hadn't I? Well, I come from a very magical kingdom that is far, far away, and it is a beautiful place called Arendelle. Have you ever been to Arendelle before? What? You haven't been to Arendelle? Oh, you must come and visit one day. I know that myself and my sister Anna would love to see you. Now, there's lots of people joining, so do you think you could write down in the comments where you're coming from today? Maybe get your mum or your dad to do it? Oh, I see we've got Emma and Lottie. Hi, nice to see you. And hi, Piper. Hi, Heidi. Nice to see you too. Now, I thought today I would read you a very, very special story. Oh, we got someone from Palmerston North, someone from Sydney. Hi, Ramona and Alice. Heidi and Jess from Auckland. Dante from Wellington. Wow, thank you all so much for coming. Now, shall I get into my story? Okay, today's story is a story that is very, very special to me. This story features a few characters you might already know, one of them being myself, the other one being my beautiful sister Anna. There's a wee snowman, a reindeer, some beautiful princes as well. Would you like to know what the story is? Okay, this story is called Frozen. So, shall we get into it? Is everyone nice and warm? Good. Is everyone nice and cozy? Okay, settle down. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. The kingdom of Arendelle was a busy and happy place, nestled among the mountains of the far north. At night, the colourful northern lights often lit up the sky in beautiful patterns. A king and queen ruled Arendelle. Their young daughters, Elsa and Anna, were the joy of their lives. But the royal couple had a secret worry. Their eldest daughter, Elsa, had a magical power. She could create snow with her hands. Anna, the younger daughter, adored her big sister. The two were inseparable. One night, Anna convinced Elsa to sneak into the great hall in the castle and create a winter wonderland. But while the girls were playing, Elsa accidentally hit Anna with a blast of icy magic. Little Anna fell onto the ground shivering. A streak of white appeared in her hair. Frightened for her sister, Elsa called for help. The worried king and queen rushed their daughters to the realm of the trolls. The trolls were mysterious healers who knew all about magic. A wise old troll spoke to them. You're lucky it wasn't her heart that was struck, he said. The heart is not so easily changed, but the head can be persuaded. We should remove all magic, even memories of magic, to be safe. The old troll was able to cure Anna by changing her memories and removing all the magic from her mind. But this meant she wouldn't remember Elsa's magical powers. The troll warned the king and queen, fear will be your enemy. Back in Arendelle, the king and queen felt more worried than ever. They locked the castle gates and taught Elsa to control her powers so that no one could find out about them. But whenever she had strong feelings, her magic spilled out. So the king gave her a pair of gloves to help hold it back. Elsa decided that to keep Anna safe, it would be best to stay away from her. As the girls grew, Anna kept trying to spend time with her sister, but Elsa always said that she was busy. She was afraid that she might hurt Anna again. As the years passed, the girls became more and more like strangers. Then, when the two were teenagers, the king and queen were tragically lost in a storm at sea. The sisters felt sadder and more alone than ever. When Elsa was old enough, it was her turn to become the queen. The gates of the castle were open for only one day to celebrate her coronation. Anna was excited to meet so many people, especially a handsome young prince named Hans. But Elsa was still struggling to hide her powers. She just hoped that she could make it through the day without anybody finding out about them. To Elsa's relief, the celebrations went exactly as planned. Everyone cheered for the beautiful new queen. Afterwards, a party was held in the Great Hall. Anna and Prince Hans spent the evening laughing, dancing, and talking. They had so much in common. Everything seemed perfect, so they made a big decision. Anna introduced Hans to Elsa and announced that they were going to get married. Elsa was shocked. "You can't marry a man she just met," she told Anna. "You can if it's true love," Anna insisted. But Elsa would not listen to Anna's arguments. "My answer is no," she said firmly. "The party is over." Elsa started to leave the room, but Anna grabbed her hand. She was just trying to make Elsa to stay and talk, but instead, Anna accidentally pulled off her sister's glove. Anna kept arguing. She was confused and angry. "Why do you shut me out?" she asked Elsa. "I can't live like this anymore." "Enough," Elsa cried. An icy blast shot from her uncovered hand, sending a sheet of ice across the ballroom. Everyone stared in disbelief. Elsa fled the castle, devastated that her secret had finally been revealed and terrified that she might hurt someone. "Stay away from me," she warned the townspeople. Everything around Elsa turned to ice as she ran. She stepped onto the fjord and the water froze solid. She raced towards the mountains on the other side. Elsa climbed into the mountains, and with no one around her to worry, she let out all of her powers for the first time. As she neared the top of the mountain, Elsa created a magnificent, shining ice palace. She felt free. A blizzard flew around her. She even transformed her own dress into a beautiful icy gown with her magic. At last, she felt like the person she was always meant to be. Can you see the pictures? Elsa's blizzard had covered Arendelle with snow, and everyone was panicking because it was the middle of summer. Anna knew that she had to find Elsa to thaw out the land. Plus, she wanted her big sister back. Now that Elsa's secret was out, they could finally be close again. Leaving Hans in charge of the kingdom, Anna rode into the mountains. The storm made her journey difficult, though especially when Anna's horse threw her into the snow. But luckily, she spotted a small building up ahead. Can you spot a small building? The building was Wandering Oak's trading post and sauna. Anna rushed in and immediately gathered up some supplies. A young man named Christoph was also collecting winter supplies. He mentioned that the storm was coming from the North Mountain. Anna began asking questions. If the storm was on the North Mountain, Elsa must be there too. But Christoph was busy bargaining for supplies. Feeling crowded, he finally blurted out, "Now back up while I deal with this crook." The insulted shopkeeper threw him out empty-handed into the snow. This gave Anna an idea. She found Christoph in the stable with his reindeer, Sven, and offered to give them the supplies he needed, but in return, he would take her up the North Mountain. Finally, Christoph agreed. "We leave at dawn." "No," said Anna. "We leave right now." Anna and Kristoff climbed onto a sledge and Sven began pulling them up the mountain. At first, the journey was quite pleasant. Anna told Kristoff all about Elsa and what had happened in Arendelle, but suddenly a pack of wolves began chasing them. Anna helped Kristoff to fight off the wolves. Eventually, Sven was forced to leap across a gorge to escape the fierce creatures. The sled crashed onto the rocks below, but Anna, Kristoff, and Sven were safe. Oh, lucky. The trio continued into the forest on foot. They soon came across a beautiful winter scene. Anna was more eager than ever to find Elsa. She had to know more about her sister's amazing powers. I never knew winter could be so beautiful, said Anna. But it's so white, added a voice. How about some colour? It was a living snowman. Has anyone ever made a snowman before? You have? I'm Olaf, he said, explaining that Elsa had made him. Anna gave Olaf a carrot nose and then asked him to lead him to her sister. We need Elsa to bring back summer. Olaf grinned. I have always loved the idea of summer, he said. The warm sun on my face, getting a gorgeous tan, just doing whatever snow does in summer. But Anna and Kristoff were both thinking the same thing. Summer wouldn't be good for a snowman. Why do you think that is? That's right, he would melt. The path up the mountain grew more and more difficult. Luckily, Olaf soon found a stairway made of ice leading to Elsa's palace. Whoa! Exclaimed Anna in awe as they reached the top. The palace was amazing. They approached the front door and Anna knocked. After a moment, the door swung open. Elsa was worried to see Anna. She wanted to return home with her sister, but she knew that everything would be different now that her secret was out. She also remembered how dangerous her powers could be. I think you should go, Anna, Elsa said. I'm sorry, but it has to be this way. But Anna explained that Arendelle was still frozen. If Elsa didn't help, everyone in the kingdom would freeze to death. Now Elsa was scared. She admitted to Anna that she didn't know how to undo her magic. Anna was sure that they could work it out together, but Elsa thought that it was impossible. It crushed her to know how dangerous she was to others. Elsa's feelings overwhelmed her until her powers burst out of her and struck her sister in the heart. Anna still refused to leave, feeling certain that she could still help her sister. But Elsa insisted and conjured up a giant snowman to escort Anna outside, along with Kristoff and Olaf. Hey, you made me a little brother, Olaf said to Elsa happily. He turned to the huge snowman. I'm going to name you Marshmallow. Elsa ordered Marshmallow to escort Anna and her companions off the mountain. But after Anna hit him with a snowball, he decided to chase them instead. The friends ran until they reached a cliff and then lowered themselves down the side. But Marshmallow grabbed the rope and pulled them back up. Anna did the only thing she could think of. She cut the rope. Luckily, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf landed safely in a soft snowdrift down below. But something was wrong with Anna. Her hair was turning white. What happened back there? What did she do to you? Kristoff asked. Anna explained that Elsa had struck her with her powers. Kristoff knew just what to do. He had some friends that were experts in about everything, and they could help Anna. Night fell as Kristoff led Anna and Olaf to the realm of the trolls. Seeing Kristoff, the trolls came out of hiding. Kristoff had spent a lot of time with them as he grew up, so he was practically family. When an old troll touched Anna's hair, he understood immediately that she had been hurt. There is ice in your heart, put there by your sister, the troll said. He explained that Anna would freeze to solid ice forever. in one day's time unless the magic was reversed. Only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. Thinking quickly, Olaf and Kristoff decided to take Anna back home. Surely Prince Hans could break the spell with a true love's kiss. Back in Arendelle, Hans had become worried when Anna's horse returned without her, so he'd gathered up volunteers to help find Anna. When Hans's group arrived back at the ice palace, Elsa tried to protect herself, but in the struggle she was hit by falling ice and knocked out. She ended up being taken back to Arendelle as a prisoner. Kristoff and Anna were unaware of what had happened at Elsa's ice palace. Kristoff took Anna to the castle gates at Arendelle and sadly passed her over to the servants. He was starting to realize that he cared deeply about Anna, but he knew that she was in grave danger and that her true love, Hans, would be able to make her well again. The servants built a fire in the library to warm Anna, but she was still getting colder by the minute. But Hans made no move to kiss her. Could it be this easy, he asked, a smile turning into a sneer. When Hans put out the fire with a jug of water, he explained that he'd only been pretending to fall in love with her so that he could rule Arendelle. With Anna nearly frozen, Hans saw that his dream was within reach. All he had to do now was get rid of Elsa. "You can't," gasped Anna. She collapsed onto the floor as the ice slowly spread through her body. Meanwhile, imprisoned in the castle dungeon, all Elsa could think about was getting away from the kingdom to protect everyone from her powers. She was also worried about Anna. She didn't know that Anna was back in Arendelle too. Elsa became so upset that she lost control of her magic and froze the dungeon. The ice broke the chains and she escaped. At that same moment, Olaf helped Anna to get to her feet and come outside. The little snowman had realized that Kristoff loved Anna and that it was his kiss that could save her. Anna spotted Kristoff running over to her and she began to move slowly towards him, almost completely frozen. But then she saw something else. Hans was about to strike Elsa with his sword. With all of her remaining strength, Anna threw herself in front of Elsa. Hans's sword came down just as Anna's body froze solid with ice. With a loud clank, the blade shattered. Elsa wept as she wrapped her arms around her sister. "Oh, Anna," she sobbed. A moment passed, then something amazing happened. Anna began to thaw. "Elsa," Anna whispered. "You sacrificed yourself for me," Elsa asked. Anna nodded weakly. "An act of true love will thaw a frozen heart," Olaf said. With her sacrifice, Anna had helped Elsa to see that love was more powerful than fear. Suddenly, Elsa realized that love was the force that could control her powers. She raised her arm and the ice and snow that covered Arendelle melted away too. But Olaf was melting too. Elsa quickly made a little snow cloud just for him. "This is the best day of my life," he said. With summer restored, the visiting ship sailed away and Arendelle returned back to normal. Anna replaced Kristoff's sledge and his supplies, but he wasn't anxious to leave, especially when Anna surprised him with a kiss. Elsa created an ice skating rink in the castle and threw open the gates of the kingdom. She never planned to close them again. Everyone had a wonderful time skating with Queen Elsa and Princess Anna. The kingdom of Arendelle was a happy place once more. Anna and Elsa knew they would never let anything come between them again. And that's the story. Did you enjoy it? You did? That's fantastic. Now, since I am a queen and my little sister, she is a princess, I thought I should teach you, all the little princes and princesses, how to do a bow or a curtsy, just like us. Has anyone ever done anything like that before? You haven't? Okay, I have to just move my camera ever so slightly so you can see me. Whoopsies. Okay, can everyone see me? Okay, now, if you are a princess, I want you to stand up, nice and big and tall, and what you need to do is you need to take one foot and put it in front of the other, and then you're just going to bend ever so slightly. Perfect. Now, if you're a prince, you have to do it a little bit differently. Are you ready? So you're going to put one hand in front of your belly and the other hand across your back, and you're just going to bow. Well done. Can everyone show me again? So if you're a princess, remember, put one foot in front of the other and bend down ever so slightly. Well done. And for all the princes, one hand across your belly, the other one over your back, and tilt forward ever so slightly. Well done. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed the story today, and I hope you learned how to bow or curtsy. Now have a wonderful day, and next week, 11 a.m. on Wednesday, I might be back with a different story. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Lots of love. Bye.